Okay guys, if you've watched the previous video clip, it shows you how do you add a proper fraction with a proper fraction. Now how do you add unlike fractions? Okay, so if I have 1/2 add with 1/4. Now in the previous video clip, you all see that my denominators are the same. They are in the same fraction group. But because 1/2 add to 1/4 cannot be added because they are of a different fraction, different family or different group, we need to change these to the same quarters. So if you need to change half into quarters. So how many quarters do we have in 1/2? How many quarters do we have in 1/2? We actually have 2 quarters plus 1/4. So I will have 3 quarters. So my answer will be 3/4. Let's try with another example. 1/3 add to 1/3 add to 2/6. Okay, so I have 1/3 plus 2/6, and because they are not the same, they are not the same fractions, I need to make them the same. Now another easy way we can look at is we look at this. Is 3 a multiple of 6, or is 6 a multiple of 3? Yes. From 3 I can get 6. I simply multiply it by 2. I can convert this to, instead of 1/3, it will become 2/6 plus 2/6. I will have 4/6, which is 4/6. Okay, let's try further practice. Let's try with 3/4 add with 1/8. Okay, so from 4 you know that you can multiply it by 2 to get 8, right? So 3, if you multiply by 2, you will form into the 8th family. So instead of 3/4 here, instead of 3/4, when you multiply, you get 6/8. You add with 1/8. So 6 plus 1/8, you get 7/8. So answer here will be 7/8. Now it is very important that you must make sure they are of the same fraction. Okay, so please make sure when you want to add unlike fractions, make sure you convert them and change them into the same fraction. You can do this by looking at the denominator and see how can I get the same fraction. Okay, what happens if they are not a multiple of each other? Let's say 8 is not a multiple of 4. So one easy way would be, one easy question would be this. Okay, 1/2 plus 1/3. As you can see, I cannot take 2. 3 is not a multiple of 2. 2 is not a multiple of 3. So in this case, we can actually do a cross multiply. Cross multiply meaning I will use 2 multiplied by 3, and then 3 I'll multiply it by 2. Similarly for the numerator and the denominator. Sorry. So both numerator and denominator multiply by 3. Numerator, denominator multiply it by 2. Okay. And what happens after I do this? I will actually get 3/6 plus 2/6. So 3 6 and 2 6 will give me 5 6. So these are the strategies that I want to share with you. So let's recap what we have learned. So now if we have this, if I have unlike fractions and I need to add, I take a look at the denominators. Because the denominators are not the same, a half and a quarter, I need to make sure that they are in the same fractions. So from half, I look at the denominator. Actually 4 is multiple of 2. I multiply it by 2, multiply it by 2, I get 2 quarters. Okay, so instead of half, it has now become 2 quarter. So 2 quarters and 1 quarter give me 3 quarters. So I get 3 quarters. Let's look at the second example here. So 1/3 add with 2 6. Again, because the denominators or the fractions are not the same, thirds and a 6, I convert them to be the same, 6s. So now I have 2 6 and 2 6, I get 4 6. Alright, so how do I get 6? Because I look at 3 and I look at 6, I think 6 is a multiple of 3. Because 6 is a multiple of 3, I can multiply by 2 to get 6. Okay, so first you look at the denominators. Can they be a multiple of each other? If they can't, and if they are like this, 1/2 and 1/3, I can do a cross multiply. Okay, let's try and do another example of cross multiply for easy reference. Okay, 1/2 and 1/5. Again, they are of a different fraction. 1/2 and 1/5. I cannot add them. So I look, is 5 a multiple of 2? It is not a multiple of 2. So I'll do a cross multiply. So the 5 here, I'll take the 5 here, I'll multiply here. Both of it, the numerator and denominator. And then I'll take the 2, multiply here and here. So in the end, I would have 5 tenths plus 2 tenths. So 5 tenths and 2 tenths, as you know, because they are base tenths, I can just take 5 plus 2 to get 7 tenths. Okay, I hope you have learned how to add fractions with when they are unlike. So please go through the worksheet and give it a try. Okay, good luck and have a nice day. See you soon.